Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show.
All right, what is going on? If you can hear the washer and dryer, then that sucks. Mind your business, says Lexi. I'm at her house right now and she's doing laundry, so I don't have my microphone with me. So I'm just using my laptop. Okay, so talked back and forth with PT Dom today with the project, and we communicated pretty well today. It was so satisfying to know exactly what they needed, and then for me to be like, okay, so you want this? And they're like, yes. And so that's great. And so I also got a message. I mean, that's not really important, but I also got a message from Britzy that says, I think I said it yesterday, but I said, if I'm being 100% vulnerable here, I don't want to step away. I feel being involved with PT Dom is a goal network connection for myself and where I'm trying to go, but I think even more valuable than that is just time that I need to get back. So while I would love to stay and do project work, the same restrictions apply for time. Those are still in place. Does that make sense? And then she says, yes, I hear you, and we wish you the absolute best, of course. Let me know what plans/goals you have in case we can be of any help in the future. In the meantime, let's get these current projects up and running before you leave. And if we need your help after that to still customize them, you can let me know how it could work, if at all. Thanks, Bryson, with 5 A's. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that in 20 days, I will no longer be with PT Dom. And today I actually paid off the last remaining amount of debt. So any hours that I work from this point forward are going to be pure cash. So that's very cool. So hopefully I can maximize this last month and get a like $1,000 payout. I think I'd have to hit, how many hours would I have to hit for that? If I did 50, would that work? Yeah, so 50 hours I'd be there. And I'm currently at 10. So I need 40 more hours on the month. So 12 hours more per week, 13 hours more per week. But anyway, I had a call with Mina today, and it was pretty much a call for me. It was pretty cool. He's a great guy. We talked about, he was suggesting that I get a VA and have the VA do the PT Dom work. And then I still, it's a profit for me. The VA does all the PT Dom work. I make profit while the VA does everything. Obviously, I help and I do everything that I can, train them up and have them do whatever. But yeah, that's almost an hour-long Zoom call. So if you want to go to that, I think it's the last 50 minutes of this show. So if you want to check it out, there you go. But what else? Today was. I also realized that yesterday I recorded a show. I actually haven't even uploaded it yet. I need to do that. But I said something about never forget. I guess it'll make sense tomorrow. That's what I said yesterday, because I thought yesterday was the 10th. Today's the 10th. It was a never forget thing about September 11th. So just to clarify, I know that it's not September 11th. And also, kind of sounds weird that I said that, because today there was a very horrific thing that happened. Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and it's sickening, dude. I don't want to even dive into that at all, but it's horrible, dude. I don't know if anybody listening saw the video. I would highly recommend you do not look at it, because it's very gruesome, but it was horrific, and I just feel so bad for his family. But anyway, that happened today, and yeah, so I talked with Mina about a half hour about all my stuff, and then 15 minutes about his stuff, and it was great. So learned some more ways that I could go about doing stuff. He thinks I should get a VA ASAP, because just get one that's like $4 an hour, 4 hours a day, $16 a day is what I'd pay, and that'd be great. So definitely have already thought about that and considered it. I think the problem for me is just trust. How can I trust somebody to not screw everything up, or I don't know. So it's a trust problem, trust issue for sure. I'm just relinquishing some of the chains that I have, the ropes on this stuff that I'm doing, and so yeah. Something that did come about in the call with Mina, though, is he made a request, and he was like, hey, so can I see how much, like the monthly recurring revenue is going to be for next month? And I was like, no, it's only for the current month, but it updates live. So the second that it's a new month, you'll be able to see that. And he was like, oh, okay, well, can you make it so I can see the next month? And I was like, you know what? As crazy as it sounds, I never even considered that, because we have a guest on the podcast. His name is Barky. God damn. Where is he even coming from? Sounds like he's in the bathroom.
I can hear him in here.
What if I just started barking back?
Great.
I'm a dog, babe. It's that dog in me. Anyway, so yeah, talking back and forth with the whole next month thing got me thinking of how I could do, honestly, the next 6 months. I don't think I'd want to project a full year. That could get messy. I could get really messy. So I think I'm just going to do 3 months ahead, because I think anything more than that, it would just look bad. The reason why I say 3 months is because the size of the screen versus the size of the charts that I can put them in a row. So month 1, 2, 3, and have that just be uniform all the way down the page. And it would just look nice and be very easy to look at. So I think I'll just do that. So next month, so for example, if it's January, we could see February, March, and April. But May and on, we couldn't. But when it becomes February, we would then see March, April, May. We wouldn't see June. So it kind of shifts. So yeah, and Lexi's just throwing shit. But yeah, so I would think that I'm going to actually formulate those right now, the next month and stuff. I think it should be straightforward. It's just the bigger these databases get, the more I get kind of eerie, because it just starts lagging, and I don't want that. I want it to be smooth. When they start getting so big, I wonder if I should have made them separate, but no way to know, I guess. But honestly, I think that's really it. It's going to be a shorty, because I want to continue working on this stuff. And Lexi wants to watch the Padres. That's what she said to me. She didn't say Lexi wants to watch the Padres. She said, Lexi wants to watch the Padres. And we also can move into our place in 5 days. And the most important thing I've said in like months, Lorna Shore drops a new album tomorrow night. And I'm so pumped. I've been just searching the internet for leaks and downloads and shit just to see if I could get it early. But tomorrow, probably around 2 p.m., I could probably get it, because it's whatever time it is in New Zealand. It's so a lot of music on Spotify drops on Fridays Eastern time, which means 10 p.m. Thursdays Mountain time. So all the music that they drop on Friday I get at 10 p.m. the previous day. But in New Zealand, since they're so far ahead, I don't know. Siri, what time is it in New Zealand right now?
In Wellington, New Zealand, it's 2:35 p.m.
So it's 2:35 p.m. Thursday. So that means in 10 hours from now, it'll be their Friday, which means they'll have the music. So what people do is they get the music, and then they download it, and then they put it up for download or whatever for us US people. And usually it's in a sketchy ass website where there's a shit ton of ads that pop up. You got to control W. If you know, you know, and you just hope for the best, but then you get it, and then it's great. So tomorrow, 2-ish, 3-ish, whatever, I'm definitely going to be jamming, and that's the most important thing in life right now is that album. So I only said that because I wanted Lexi to shake her head, but she didn't. So I guess
I raised my eyebrows really far.
so. And even more important than that is I love Lexi to death. So there you go. No, all right.
Boise Bear, he's the bestest boy ever.
Lexi's dog passed away, and we're very sad about it. It's been a hard time. But he is very loved, and shout out to Boise Bear. Okay, before I start bawling, I think that's it. So the call with Mina I'll post right now. That'll be now, and then it's the end of the show. So peace. Actually, just kidding. I got one more thing. Lexi held a plank today for 3 minutes, 30 seconds. That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, that's it. Bye. Yo.
Yo, what is up, dude?
Not much, man. How are you?
Going good.
Yeah? Is everything with Karen okay?
That's what I was like stuck up on this whole morning.
She's okay, though. Like, she's
yeah,
fine.
Thank God, bro. It's actually. Did I show you the video of the car,
No.
dude?
Oh, man. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Look.
Shit. Oh, dude.
There you go. A car was gone. This side is untouched. She had to crawl out from the other side.
Holy shit, dude.
There goes my Christmas gift to her from 2 years ago. Fuck. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Sorry to hear. That sucks.
Nah, dude. Thank God she it's actually a miracle that she came out untouched.
Yeah, I was
Not
just gonna. Okay, that's good.
Fucking piece of shit guy doesn't want to take liability. Like, the fuck? Karen was just driving this way. He's driving this way. I think he fell asleep or was drunk, whatever. Went straight head on. And Karen, luckily, thank God, moved a little bit. So he got the whole left side of the car.
Yeah, would have been a head-on collision then if she didn't, huh?
Yeah, it would have been a lot worse. But spun around and everything. It was insane.
Oh, man,
But then,
dude.
he lied. He was like, at first he said they were going opposite. Then he was like, actually, no, we were going the same. I'm like, yeah, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
But,
Probably was drunk or some shit to avoid a DUI, you know?
yeah, which is insane because they didn't breathalyze him.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So he was fine as well?
What?
On, like, the accident, he was fine as well?
Yeah, he was. He didn't even go to the hospital. Karen didn't want to go to the hospital. I was like, no, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't with her at the time. So
Yeah, just to be safe. Yeah, when we got that text at 2 a.m., you're like, family emergency, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was at the hospital during the time. We were at the hospital for so long. But good, bro. Thank God. It's just this morning I was just stuck in the police station. I've been making calls left and right. Because thank God I never sold my black Beamer. It's just been in the garage downstairs.
Uh-huh.
So she's just going to take that, but it needs a new battery. It's just been sitting, you know?
Yeah.
So...
Glad you have another car, though.
No one wants to touch a black... no one wants to touch a BMW battery for some reason.
Really?
You have to go to BMW for it. Because the battery for BMW is in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you have to go to BMW for that. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's also $600 compared to, like, just buying a battery and installing it for, like, $170.
Yeah, that sucks.
But we're going to have to do that. Which I was just like, Karen, fuck it, whatever, just go.
Hey, dude, if it makes you feel any better, you know how much my batteries cost? I'm just playing.
I saw your video of you, like, self-driving or something.
Yeah.
I was like...
Dude, it's so cool. People talk shit on Teslas all the time, but they're so cool, dude. Like, it's so fast, too. I'm not even a car guy. I couldn't give a fuck, dude, but it's so fun.
Yeah, it's just very convenient, bro. But yeah, anyways, what's going on with you, bro? I didn't listen to your voice note with what happened with Brian and Cole. My bad. What happened?
Oh, I just sent, dude, very anticlimactic. I just sent a text to Britzy. You know Britzy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent a text to her. It was very, very professional. It's just like, hey, putting in 3-week notice. Last day's this day. You guys have been great. I just need more time. Like, that's all it boils down to. And Britzy was like, oh, man, I appreciate the transparency, blah, blah, blah. Would you be opposed to doing, or could we get you to reconsider if instead we did project work instead of hourly? And like, yeah, that's better, but, I just need more time. So regardless if I'm doing project or hourly or whatever. Huh?
When you said you need more time, like, what are you telling them exactly? What do you mean?
I just said I need more time in my work weeks for the big picture of like what I'm trying to focus on. I didn't specify anything. I just said because I'm working like 12 to 14 hour days doing what I'm doing now. And I like it. I'm not complaining. It's just like I'd rather have more time to work on the big picture.
Because there's not a lot of overlap with what you're doing at PT Dom, right?
Not really. And like some of the stuff right this very second that they want me to fix is like, what a nightmare, dude.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I still think there's opportunity there.
For what?
Like, this is just where my mind goes with like making money.
Okay.
Right? And take it or leave it. Doesn't fucking matter. If you hired a VA from online jobs at PH, I literally just sent over an offer to someone. She's going to take it. She's going to be my EA.
Oh, cool.
And dude, the people that you speak to, like, there's some where you talk to, you're like, nah, I'm not hiring this person,
Yeah.
But there's some, like, this girl that I'm hiring, she's, like, fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect English. Perfect English. She's, like, super organized. She has experience with, like, using Canva, CapCut, Notion, all these different things.
Very cool.
Yeah. And she's asking for, like, $4 an hour. I was like, I'm going to give you $6.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, I want you to, like, put your best foot forward.
Yeah. When you tell them that, do they freak out? Because that's 50% more than what
Yeah, dude, she was like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, whatever, blah, blah, And I do that for all the VAs that I hire from overseas. I go a little higher than what they're asking because then, like, they over-deliver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, like, I benefit for a fucking extra $100 a week.
Is that why you gave me a $5 raise like 2 weeks into?
Nah, I just realized early on you were worth more than $25.
I appreciate that.
I was completely wrong, Bill. You're a complete dickhead.
Oh, I suck, dude. Matter of fact, I can go like this and then bye Notion.
I know, yeah. You kind of had me by the balls. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Dude, like, not really, but that's kind of the idea I have with all this. As soon as people get their data in here and they start using it, it's kind of like I got them. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
No, yeah, it is true. But on a serious note, back to what I was about to tell you is, if you can hire a VA and, like, really teach them how to do Notion and how your processes look like, and you have so many videos of probably on, like, what you've done so far.
Yeah.
And you're good at just record your task and explain. Okay, well, I want to do this. I use ChatGPT for this. I do this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You hire that person, and then they become your project person. So then PT Dom pays you for projects. You're paying that person hourly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I thought about that because I'm still profiting for sure.
You just pocket the rest. I don't see why that's a negative at all. Mm-hmm. Because that person will then become, like, when you don't have projects to be worked on, like, they become a person that takes over your task that you're working on too. Why not?
Do you think that's how would you approach that with Britzy and them?
That would be very advantageous as well, because like, as you start making more money, that's you're paying wages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a net profit for me, because if they pay me, huh?
No, I'm saying you would pay wages for your income.
I would pay wages for my income.
For tax purposes.
Okay. Yeah, that whole side of things, bro. I still got to learn. I don't know much about all that.
Yeah, well, it's just very easy. You fucking pocketed $1,000. let's say, and you paid out $200 for this person over the year, let's say, just over the year. These are bullshit numbers, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're only getting taxed on $800.
So wages given are not taxed at all from what I earn from whoever.
Wages are deducted from your income.
Yeah. So their write-off is, I guess.
Yes. Like all,
Okay,
like, think
cool.
about the business this year. I want to hit $1 million this year, but I don't want to even say that it's highly unlikely, but it's going to be hard. Because we're at like 650, almost 700. So it'd be
Holy
very hard.
shit.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get taxed on 700. Like, one of the biggest write-offs that I have is my wages for everyone, for my team.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just like, well, like, I pay in wages right now, like, I pay a fuck ton. I think I pay like 15 to 20. I wish I knew my numbers. That would be nice. 15 to 20K.
You're about to.
Per month. Yeah. 15 to 20K per month on wages.
Wow.
And kind of everything else. So, like, that's already writing off almost 200K.
Yeah. Wow,
So
dude, that's crazy.
Like, there's literally no reason why you shouldn't have a VA working for you. And with the whole PT Dom thing, they don't need to know anything. And it's not that you're hiding anything. It's just a matter of, like, you have to do your due diligence and double check and triple check their work. But also, like, I have my content guy that I pay $1,500 a month to. I know he has an EA writing his shit. Like a copywriter or whatever that writes his shit and does all the small stuff of, like, transferring here, putting the words that's supposed to be here to here.
Yeah.
All the small stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I don't care.
So I was thinking about that, but they would have to know because they would have to have access to PT Dom's Notion. Otherwise, they'd have to use my account, and I don't really want them on my personal.
Why not? You just say, hey, by the way, I hired a VA just to help me with organization and stuff like that of things, just so I don't get, like, data doesn't get lost and all the small things. So do you mind if I add them to the Notion? They're not going to care. I'm in a group chat with a lot of the people that I work with, and they have their EAs in the group chat too. I'm going to add my EA to all the group chats that I'm in too.
Okay.
There's literally, like, zero reason. Be like, hey, I hired a VA to help me with tracking my tasks and stuff, so nothing gets lost in translation. Do you mind if I just add them to the Notion so they are cool with it? They're not going to say no. How many VAs does Cole and Brian have that are on their site?
I talk with like 2 every day from them. You know Marco?
No.
Yeah, I talk with a couple of them.
Yeah. So
It's actually not a bad idea to just present it that way. Like, hey, yeah, I can stay. Yeah, I got a VA, though. It's cool if they have access
don't
to
even say I got a VA, though. Be like,
Oh, no?
yeah, just be like, yeah, you know what? The project thing would be cool just as long as we have, like, realistic timelines for things, because these things do take long. And also, I just want to give you a heads up that in order to help me with delivering things in a timely manner and making sure things are as organized as possible and things don't fall to the wayside, I actually am hiring a VA too, because I think it's going to be beneficial that, you know, like, things are just much more organized.
So how would you present that to them that my VA needs access to their stuff?
Just exactly like that, and just at the end be like, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to add them to the various projects that we're working on in Notion and such.
Okay. Just tell them to subtract that from my pay or something. I mean, it's like $30, $20 a month, but.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you can also, and just be like, and also I know Notion charges an extra $20 per person, so you can just subtract that.
Yeah, dude, I even said in the message that it's a very great network connection for me to have, and that it, you know, it would suck to leave, but I just need more time. So, because I mean,
literally lose nothing by having a VA. You actually gain, because if this VA can, like, be properly trained, I envision you, Bryson, to have a team under you, and if you, like, find the right VA that you train and really put in the time and the effort, this VA can start training other people too for you.
That's a thought. Holy shit. Yeah, I've been looking back and forth on that website just to see kind of the wages and stuff that people are asking, because I'll type in Notion just to see what pops up, and there's not a lot, but if I type in like data entry and stuff, you know,
look up VA, and then you can filter with a filter of Notion, but you don't need to do that because like literally I interviewed 4.
Did you make an offer, or did you only find people who were looking?
No, people who were looking.
Okay.
You can also make an offer if you wanted, but
I saw Matt Orlando made an offer. I actually did the reverse search, so I actually found a lot of you guys' names on there, and I was like, holy shit, I just reverse search, grab the names of those people. There's some leads right there.
Yeah. Online jobs at PH made so much money off of us after the event.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ryan literally was like, go to this website and post an offer. They're like, oh shit.
That's smart.
Either way, you can also put an offer. You're gonna have people come to you too. You're like, must be proficient in Notion, must be proficient in this, whatever.
Yeah. What would the right word be? Because the stuff we're building in Notion is just, it's not basic shit.
Oh, talk to ChatGPT on that. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Like some of the shit that I build, dude, like when I have to go back in and fix it, I'm like, what the fuck is it? You know?
Yeah, but like that's the thing. You're gonna find people that have proficient experience, but obviously not the same skill set as you. So you're gonna have to teach them.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'm some glorious Notion guy, but I've yet to find.
But you'll if you invest the time into them, it'll work to your benefit. You know. That's what I would do, bro.
I definitely do need a team sooner or later. So,
yeah.
So
and like the other thing too is what I was trying to tell you is I interviewed 4 people, and 3 of them were proficient in Notion, but in none of their resumes did they say anything about Notion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were talking to them, and then they were.
I was like, yeah. So like, what programs have you used in the past for like whatever, like like Notion, stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit, you used Notion before? Like, yeah.
You tell them on the spot that they're not what you're looking for, or you just say, we got other interviews?
Nah, I don't really tell them on the spot. One woman really pissed me the fuck off. My interview process is the same. I worked in corporate, bro, so I was one of the hiring managers there. So like I would interview people all the time, beyond interviews for people that wanted to join in finance. So my process is very similar, like very simple. I'm like, I at least start the interview with like, okay, cool. Like I'm going to jump right into things. I'm going to tell you exactly who I am, what I'm doing, and what I'm looking for. And just, I want you to tell me if you're a good fit or not. And if you're not a good fit, that's totally cool. I'd much rather just, go our separate ways. But if you are a good fit, just tell me why, So I went like 5 minutes talking about ME Fitness, what I'm doing, what I'm looking for. This one lady, she literally was like, gave me like a 2-liner. She was like, yeah, I'm executive assistant. I've been doing it for 7 years. I'm like, okay. Like, what else? She's like, no, that's it. I'm like, oh. And then I asked her a bunch of questions, and then she like answered them. She gave really good answers. Like you can tell she's been experienced. Like, just a good vibe, And then I was like, okay, do you have any questions for me? First question, which is the biggest red flag to me, was, yeah, what's compensation? I was like, that's all you got?
Yeah, that's the biggest focus.
And then I was like, yeah, what's your compensation looking for? And obviously she saw that like we been working for a long time, 200 plus clients. Like she could tell like we were making good money, right? So I saw on her resume, she's looking for like $4.50, $5 an hour. Apparently all of a sudden she was like, yeah, I'd be okay with $8 an hour. I was like, oh, that's doable for sure. I was like, I'm never going to talk to you about that.
Yeah. You just said we got more people, I'll let you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest let off.
Yeah, the woman that I'm hiring just texted me back. She's accepted it, so.
Oh, very cool.
She's super awesome. She's cool.
What was the first lady's name so I know to keep an eye out?
She was the last one actually I interviewed. Her name was Angelica.
Angelica, okay.
There's this one girl that like was a strong second place for me. Super cool. She's like super young. She seems like super like just eager. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
Her name was Dave. She seemed like she was a close second. I think the only reason why I didn't hire her over the other girl was just because like I vibe better with the other girl. Like she was like funny, like you know what I mean? Like that's Here we have like we crack jokes and shit and like
we joke around a lot.
This we do Power Rangers and stuff like
make fun of your clients' names on a regular.
Yeah. So like for sure, she was just gonna be a better vibe. I can maybe contact the other girl too, but I would highly recommend at least just considering it first.
Yeah. Well, this is good to know, dude. Kind of makes me feel like I'm going back and forth with them. At first, I was like, yeah, I'm interested in continuing. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Oh, actually, hold on.
What does Hermosi say? Hermosi says your business can only grow at the same speed of your decision making.
Damn, that's a pretty good one. He said that?
Yep, I have it as a picture that I saved. I was going to post it as a wallpaper on my phone, but...
That's a good one. I hear it from Brian all the time. Success loves speed.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker. It's like a running joke with us now. Because every time I get, it's funny. Every time I want to call with him, he like is recording. He's like, oh, 100K, whatever, blah blah blah. Like before I even get off the call, he's posted it.
Yeah,
he's literally posted it.
He's already got it. Yeah,
he already posted it. So I always DM him. I'm like, success loves speed, huh? Every fucking time.
How'd that 2 hour long fiasco go? Was it good?
Hermosi, your business will move at the speed of your ability to make decisions. It's the same reason beating a video game level you've already played takes so little time. You already know what you're going to do. 0 decisions, pure execution.
That's good.
I sent it to you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That's the thing that I feel like I struggle with the most is just indecision and slow speed to decision. And I feel like if I made decisions in my business quicker, I'd be much further along. So now I'm like I've been working with a lot of hypnotherapy. I do that. I actually do it every single day now. I meet with my once a day, every day in the morning. I'm trying to get better at that. Just make faster decisions. You know what I mean?
Hypnotherapy? What's that?
Do you know the hypnotherapist that Brian always talks about, Shannon?
I feel like we've talked about this very briefly, but no.
Long story short, like I meet with her. I used to do it once a week, then I just purchased 30 days straight.
Oh, nice.
So in the middle of long story short, you just meet, you talk, and then you go into like basically your subconscious and like start like rewiring your brain based off of like your past. And then now like you're just super, like during the day, I have to say, I'm very hyper aware with like, it's almost like a third person point of view. It's kind of trippy. I now have a third person point of view of what I'm doing at all times. And I'm also like just looking at myself from that point of view. I'm like, you're fucking off because of this. I know you. You know what I mean? You're very hyper aware of how you think.
Kind of like someone standing over your shoulder, judging your actions, kind of?
It's just, yeah, and I'm doing it purely off the efficiency and also just being in touch with like why do I do things the way I do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It's cool, bro. It's definitely pretty cool. I would highly recommend it. But
yeah, I'm in a little rut right now because I'm like, I just got to finish building this thing and then I can just take focus off of this and then like honestly, dude, every area of my life I feel like has taken a hit because I'm just so glued to this trying to build it out. And I feel like that's almost necessary for this phase, but also I'm like in my head about it. So
how many hours do you think you'd save off of the small menial task that you feel like a low level employee could do for you?
I don't know, dude, because truthfully, I don't feel like I'm doing many low-level things. It's all the intricate formula, detail, all that horseshit.
But, like, isn't there times where you feel like you're literally just, like, copy and pasting or searching for clients and making sure this works, that works? You know what I mean?
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I'm not going to say no, but, like, yeah, there's some time. Like, the other day I was doing stuff for PT Dom, and it was like a 2-hour thing, but that was it. I get what you're saying, so, like, yes, but not a ton. I
just really feel like Dan Martell says this, like, if you want to make
him a lot.
Yeah, he's like, if you want to make $1 million, you're not going to do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I don't.
So then in my head, I'm like, you know what? Then why the fuck wouldn't I start that earlier? Like that whole thing that Brian does with the 10K mastermind, where he's like, oh, I'm not going to teach you how to hire employees until you're in the $1 million mastermind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it says a lot. And I understand why he's doing that. It's a gatekeep tactic, where it's like, pay me more and I'll teach you.
Yeah.
But as I will say, bro, I'm very confident in thinking people in the CLA need a VA.
You think so?
I think so. Like, someone who's just doing it for you, as long as you have the income to back it up, like, dude, just hire a VA. Like, there's people in the CLA that are business owners that, like, own a whole gym, and already have money coming in.
Yeah.
And they're doing it mostly just because they just want their online to one day take over of the in-person, right? That's usually the case, 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, what's the fucking, what do you call it? Bottleneck, right? The bottleneck is time.
100%.
That's what.
Yeah.
You're already working, like, you're using all your time on this one thing because you got to pay the bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this can't grow because you have less time. So buy back your time, Dan Martell.
Mm.
Buy back your time.
Have you read that book by chance or no?
I'm listening to it currently.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, dude, just fucking hire out. If you can just spare an extra $100 a week, right? That's really what it is.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah.
Just $100 a week. If you can spare that, buy back your time and use the time that you're buying back to propel your business forward elsewhere. Eventually you're gonna need one, bro, because you're gonna start marketing. You're gonna start doing this, start taking sales calls, all these different things. Like, you're gonna need a team, bro. You might as well start earlier so you don't waste time.
Well, even just the process of setting somebody up. So if I never knew you and you bought everything that I have and I gave it to you, somebody has to set up the automations with your Notion, get this certain info, go into like all of this shit, like all the tedious. And I'm absolutely.
So then in that case, you would position it on the call with someone and be like, okay, cool. Like, let's get you started. I have an entire onboarding team, one person, entire onboarding team dedicated to onboarding and making sure that things are working properly with what we've already built. I'm going to be involved as well to just make sure that nothing breaks and things are moving correctly. But this is so we ensure like a fast transition, but an accurate transition. You know what I mean? Mm. And I don't want you to be limited by waiting for things. You're going to have a dedicated onboarding member to do all these different things. And of course, you'll be in contact with me and the member. You'll be put in a group chat together.
And voila.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I'm like a business mentor, bro. I should be charging you for these calls.
You're actually paying me, kinda.
I'm paying you to give you advice.
Yeah. Hey, you know what they say though, dude? You need to have somebody that's ahead of you, somebody that's kind of below you, and then someone's kind of at your level. And you're definitely the person that's above me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I even have anybody else, dude. I don't think there's anybody. Not in a sad way, dude. I'm a loner. Like, I don't got any friends. I got my girlfriend and my family, but like, I just sit here all day. And not a sad story. That's just what I do. It seems I'm cool with it, but it does suck when it's like, oh, some cool shit just happened, you know?
Yeah.
So
I get you.
So having you here, me here, and then I don't know. That's what they've always said. Like, as far as mentorship goes.
That's why, generally speaking, that's the reason why I bought into Brian's VIP.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just because like I think he could. Like, the advice they give me and stuff is awesome, and being able to reach out to them is cool. But it was just genuinely because I want to be in the same room with someone who's doing much better than me. Mm. And like, this is going to sound like I'm going to sound very arrogant here, but in the MDM, there's very few that are doing better than me right now. Mm-hmm. You know?
Very cool, dude.
And the thing behind that is like, it's starting to get a little annoying because I genuinely don't gatekeep anything. There's so many people that I uplift from that community. Like, just yesterday and the day before, I was on a call with like 3 members from the MDM, you know, like, and it's because what happens is Brian posts me, Mina doing this, Mina did this. Then I get a random DM, yo, bro, this is the exact verbiage I always get. Bro, I love that you're crushing it, bro. I have a few questions. Would you mind if we got on the call? Every time. And I don't say no. you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd love to help, you know? as
Say
much as
bro
I can.
3 times in one sentence. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it becomes a point where it's like, okay, but like, I also want to benefit too, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Give.
the conversation with that person, but from being in the community.
You gotta start your own PT Dom. That's where you're at now.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna go down that route of being a business mentor. Although I honestly, like, not gonna lie, some of the fucking business mentorships you see out there for personal trainers, like, I make more money than you, bro. You're
Yeah.
a mentor, and
Yeah.
you haven't made the money I've made.
Yeah.
You know. So I definitely have the credentials, but it's just not something that interests me.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. That makes sense. I understand.
Yeah, I want to go down different routes. I want to like start once I like am making 100K consistently with like pretty much hands off. Dude, I want to get into like real estate, Airbnb, watch. A passion project is gonna be watch trading. That's gonna be super cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you like watches, huh? Don't you have one like on your shelf right there?
Dude, I actually just bought a really nice watch. Do you know what an AP is?
I don't know shit about watches, dude.
It's like I have a bunch of Rolexes, but I want to like once I hit the 100K a month, I was like I want to reward myself. I want to do something for myself. So I got like one of my dream watches. It's an AP, which is like higher, I guess, than a Rolex.
Oh shit!
Just it's sitting in there right now. Fucking love it, bro.
Very cool, dude. I'm sure you're stoked about it.
Yeah, I'm really stoked. Anyways, we spent the last fucking 30 minutes being a business mentor.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk about my business for a little bit. Is that all right?
Yeah, so it's on fire, and I quit. No.
Nothing's happening. No, I'm kidding. What's up?
No, dude, I've just been working on the financial stuff. I can show you if you. Can I show you? Actually, there's a shit ton going on.
Wait, pull it up. I can't hold it anymore. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Give me 1 second.
Yo, just fast forward because I don't know if he's shitting, probably just pissing, but yeah, just fast forward. This is awkward silence. I don't want to stop and then do all that horse shit on my damn thing. So, yeah. Yo.
My bad.
Very good. Hey, dude, while I'm thinking about it real quick, that thing where David said that he's let me know multiple times about him being, I didn't know at all, so I apologize if...
Don't take it to heart. David's, it's interesting having my brother in the business.
Blood brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
yeah. I talked to him on the side. I was like, dude, you can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. It doesn't matter if you're busy or not. Like, work needs to get done. So
Yeah.
if you can't get it done, you need to tell me. So
Yeah, I just, he said he let us know. Huh?
I hope you don't take it to heart. And
No, I just was like, dude, if he did let us know multiple times and I just didn't see it, I feel like a dumbass. But I just don't remember seeing anything. So I was like, bro, I didn't know what the fuck. Anyway.
We met on Sunday, and cleared things out so that way that there's a transition. They switched responsibilities and everything, so we should be okay.
Okay, cool. As long as we're good, then yeah. Okay,
Yep.
here you go. Okay, so nothing's really cleaned up, but this is all things financial. So over here we have all the different payments, so month to month, free, paid in full, whatever. This is the amount that you've gotten from each package. It's current. I think these are all time. I'm gonna make it like current month, all time, whatever. These are how many packages. This I think is the actual same thing as this. It's just a different view. This is lifetime value of each client. Now, obviously, this is fake stuff, but it would be so you can see for every client. You'd have 200 in here, so the bars would be tiny. But that's that. This is the acquisition. So how many clients we signed per week over the long haul. So like in order, just so you can see the graph of how many clients we're getting. It's also going to have that same exact thing for people who we lose. So it's going to be super simple to do that. You just mark them inactive and then select a reason why. So like canceled, expired, medical, ghost, whatever. This is the thing that we talked about. So like this is the package that these clients have. This is the amount they have to pay. This is the next time they have to pay it, and they are currently on 2 of 11 or whatever. Orange is no contract, so it's not out of any amount. It's just until they want to piece out. So I actually spent a lot of time on this. I think it looks pretty clean and organized now. So hopefully you agree. Okay. This is the recurring payment, so you'll know how much you're getting on which days of the month. It's out of order. But I was actually talking with Dawson about this. He said he's not going to use anything financial at all because he tracks it all in Stripe and stuff. And I was like, that's fair, but there's a lot of analytics in here you miss out on. But
yeah, I personally don't utilize Stripe the same way as Dawson. Like I do a lot of things like differently just because it works, in my opinion, it works better.
Yeah.
But besides the point.
Yeah, this is the average lifetime value of a person. Believe it or not, it was really hard to calculate, but we got it. This is the average length that a client is in the program before they cancel or they expire or whatever.
That's awesome.
And then here's where it's so cool, dude. So this is not organized, but the graphs and charts are. So this is all things paid in full. So anything that pertains to a paid in full is here. But here we go. So we have the amount, like the different amounts that you've charged for each paid in full package. So we've done 3 times for $1,500. This is the amount that like total per, like this is just paid in full profit right here, or contracted revenue right here. So it's a little graph. Each, I guess these are weeks. This is the amount of the history of all PIF sales. So like same thing, but just the amounts. So like in July, we sold 1, August didn't sell any, whatever. Then we have the program length. So you sold 1 package for 11 months, sold 3 packages for 12 months. And then this is the amount of paid in fulls sold. These are the payment dates that are upcoming for paid in fulls, which I don't think we'll need because it's paid in full. It's like they kind of pay for,
Yeah.
Then there's month to month, same thing. The different contracted amounts. This is the cash flow of month to month. This is the acquisition of month to month packages. This is the amount that we charge for, this is how many we've sold. And then this is the only month to month payment pay dates. So like Aaron, $90. There's no date, but it gets really jumbled. So I'm just trying to keep it simple. But like on these days of the month, this is what's coming out. Same thing with Split. Split's actually detailed as shit. So same thing, contracted amount, revenue, the acquisition of a split pay client.
This is fucking sick.
Isn't this cool, dude?
This is really. Dawson didn't want this.
I don't think he really knows this. He just either I suck at communicating the value, which I probably do, but also I just don't think.
Did you like show them this, or was it just like a voice note or something?
Multiple have been voice notes, but I did go like a quick loom. Dude, he actually was like, "Hey man, moving forward, can you just make every loom like straight to the point, 90 seconds max?" And I'm like, "I get it, bro. You don't like my podcast, it's fine."
I was about to say he doesn't like the podcast.
Yeah, but it's a loom. It's like, dude, I want it to be in depth and informative. Anyway.
Yeah.
So pay dates. Do you believe it or not? This is also pain in the ass because whatever. This is the split pay like count. So like, did they split it into 2 payments to 3 payments? And you can, with all of this, you can click on the bar and you can see who it is. So like LeBron Jordan, he did 2 payments. Okay. For this one, we can see Aaron, whatever. This is how many splits we sold. This is the program length for all splits. This is the current amount of people who are still paying on their splits. These are the people who are done paying, so I can click on it and see.
Dude, I can't wait for my EA to see all this so that she can take care of all this.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, same thing with the split pay. Which day of the month's coming out, how much. And then the month-to-month no contract. So this is just different because there's no end date, which has been a pain in the ass as well. So same thing, acquisition amount, blah, blah, blah.
Will there be a place where I can see, like, all right, next month we're bringing in, like, splits plus monthly this much?
Yes, that is... Look at all that shit, dude. That's crazy. It's this one. So this is everything all combined. Everything that's recurring, everything right here. So if I click on this, it'll say... So we have a split pay and a month-to-month. Now this is... I can't organize this. Like I can't, which is stupid.
Yeah. But I can see, like, next month in October, we know that our total amount for monthly and splits is going to come out as 30 grand, for example.
Yeah, I don't know how I could show next month, but it will always show the current month and it updates live. So any client that
well, I would just want to see, like, the big thing is, like, all right, next month my recurring income is going to be this. Mm-hmm. Like, AKA, without me making a single sale next month, I will have this much coming in.
Okay. So you just want to see the next month, or maybe like the next few months.
That's kind of the point, right? Because, like, when I go, do you mind if I share real quick?
Yeah. Do I have to stop sharing mine?
No, I think I'm good. I can just steal it. Stole the ball.
I'm actually going to stop dude, something with my laptop, dude. It just overheats with sharing.
You're good. So, like, for example, this is how I, like, calculate, like, how much I'm coming next month, right? So I know my monthly. So that
I can't see your screen at all.
You can't? Oh, sure.
Oh, I just clicked on the little... Did you just stop it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see now.
Like, I know, for example, next month, right? For the most part, anyways.
Yep.
I'm getting 12K in monthly, right?
Yep.
And then go down to October. I'll also be getting 12K in splits. So I know next month I'm already at 24K without lifting a finger. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I'm writing that down right now.
Shit, I have to. Nice, so we still have 15K for the rest of them. Yeah. So. Like, and this is how I see where we're at for the month. Like, it's manual for sure. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so you're highlighting every cell. That's funny.
I know. And then I'm like, okay, I have 15K left for split pays for the rest of the month, right? And then I'm like, okay, 15K plus the rest of the monthlies here. So I have 7K. So that means I have like 22K left coming in for the rest of the month. We're at like almost 30 for the month right now.
Mm-hmm.
So then I know I'm already landing at 52 for the rest of the month.
Okay. So just in a nutshell, you want to be able to see how much you're going to have this month and then also next month with all the different payment end dates and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is how I track. Like, I already know, like...
Okay. Yeah, I can do that for sure.
Cool.
The only issue with all of this, though, is that you already have... So here's the thing, dude, and this is like the biggest the problem with all of this, is that if I make something and I give it to you, but you don't already have it, like it's 5 minutes. Since I'm making all this financial stuff, and then I'm going to incorporate it into your Notion, I have to like relink everything. I can't just copy paste it. So it really takes like hours.
This is why you have a VA that after thing is done, you teach them how to relink things and it's good to go.
I think I have a trust issue, dude. I think because first thing is like, oh, they're going to fuck it up. They don't know.
That's the first thing every single business owner has.
I think that's the biggest.
Like when I gave away check-ins, for example.
Yeah.
It was hard
I'm sure that was rough. Yeah.
It was hard for me to give that away because it's directly to the client. And what if they fuck up? What if they call fucking what's her face a man, right? Or what if they send a client the wrong one? You know,
Yeah.
it's fine. It happened. It will happen, 100%. But it's not the end. Like, didn't close my business down. You know.
Yeah.
You just take ownership. Be like, oh shit, that's my bad. I apologize, and it's a.
Maybe
And plus, like with you, since it's back end, right? It'll be super awesome for you because you're not going to be dealing directly with me right away. Like what happens is you'll have another QC at the end after the VA is done, and if things don't look right, you can fix it before it even gets to me. You know, before you tell me it's done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't check anything unless, and no one else would either. None of your clients are going to check things until you tell them straight up, we're done. It's good.
Yeah. If I had a client live and they were using it, there's no way to like.
But that's a different process because
Yeah.
you're telling me you're delivering something. You're delivering some of that the finance thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is much different than the real thing because with the real thing, I hopefully wouldn't have to do any of that. Like it's done. So.
Yeah, exactly. Question: how's the check-in log coming in and the follow-up log?
I haven't touched those at all. It's only been this. I can shift focus because those should be smaller project. The check-in thing. Yeah, the check-in thing and the follow-up log, I
know
want
it was
to...
already built out, right? It's just you said that you needed to do something with it?
Yeah, I need to make the list. I want to say if I were to just commit to those two things and pause this, I could probably get it done in like 2 or 3 shifts, both of them.
How close are you, do you think, delivering the finance?
I really don't know. It's a beefy one, and I'm trying to like think through everything so that way I don't have to like relink things in the future.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to get into that same trap because you remember how I was like, dude, we should just get started in Notion. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but
yeah,
it's just kind of like that again. So it's like I can give you what I have now, and then yeah.
Okay.
I can show you the master log thing real quick. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I don't know if you will find it useful.
I saw the master. Good.
No,
Just
I added more
check-in
stuff.
log. Yeah, it's just the check-in log and the follow-up log can wait, I guess. It's just that, like, for sure, like, since the shadow coach is already in Notion, I want to be able to utilize that ASAP, you know?
Wait, you're saying prioritize the check-in and follow-up log?
I'm not sure. What do you think would be easier?
I don't have a problem shifting focus and getting those two things done because that would make their lives easier for sure. You'd start getting data for check-ins, and then the follow-ups would be simpler.
Yeah. I think we can continue with what we're doing with the... As long as the master log can tell me when the accurate end date is, that's good, which it does. So that's fine, because I'm going to teach my EA, I'm going to give my EA her first task is going to be to clean up the master log on Notion. I'll give her where my source of truth is with the client log.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her, hey, I need you to just anyone that's marked red is expired. So mark them as expired and use their end date as the expired date in the notes. That's what you wanted me to do. And then the next task will be now all the master log. I want you to go to the master log that's in Notion, look at the master log in Everfit, and just identify clients that are in Everfit but not in the master log, just as another check. And she's gonna find like our accounts, you know, like my family accounts, stuff like that, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So just continue doing all this, and then.
Yeah, I guess that.
It is tricky. I know it's frustrating. There's.
Shift to the check-in log. Finish the check-in log. That'll take you a shift or two, right?
I think the check-in log, yeah, I think combined like 3, like maybe a shift and a half for both.
Okay, let's do the check-in log first, get that squared away, and the follow-up log can wait until after the finance, okay? I gotta run to another client call, so...
Okay, will you just repeat that again? So focus on the check-ins and then follow up.
Go to the check-in log, finish the check-in log, get back to the finance log, finish that, then the follow-up log is like least priority right now.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Cool. Appreciate you.
Cool. Hey, appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Got it, bro. Peace.
See ya. Nice, dude. A whole hour of just talking shop. Very cool.